I guess this is probably directed at all three of you guys, if that's okay. Just, I mean, you've been through 2 battles here this weekend, and you're one of the final 16 teams remaining in the country. Just, can you describe the emotions that you feel in the moment and what it means to you individually and for the program?
I would say it's great, especially because how we started this year or started our SEC play. It's great for the team knowing that we proved a lot of people wrong. This whole season for us has just been fighting. Everybody just kept fighting. Everybody turned into a dog. Everybody wanted it bad. So we just kept fighting throughout the whole year, and it's a great feeling.
What did you guys make of that pass that Devo made in transition that led to Deese's dunk? I mean, especially if the pass was that just to thread the needle in that moment.
Man, it was a perfect pass. We were just talking about it in the huddle. He was like, "Just run, I got you," and it was on the money, and I just capitalized on it, and congratulations on him for making that pass. It was tough.
Aldis, Mookie Hawkins, Wellfo Sports 1080, man. It seemed like you was like, you went out there with those straps, 5 points in the first half. I mean, you came out like you was like the Teddy Allen wrench of the tournament at this point. You know what I mean? What was going on in your mind when the coach said that you had Teddy Allen for this game?
Man, when he told me that the night they won, he just said you got a big responsibility. The man can play ball. He's a bucket getter, So my mindset was just to keep him under control and not let him get loose. And my guy, I couldn't do it without my guys,
Jaylin, hey, double machine out there. They went on a run. Obviously, we know in this tournament it's going to be a game of runs. But you guys were able to go on a 9-0 run pretty much to, pull away from victory. What was Coach telling you when, when those guys made their run for you to go out and double back with that 9-0 run?
Really just for us to stay calm, us go down the offensive end and run our plays, just stay calm against the defense. We knew what they were in, and then also we had to pick up on the defensive side. We had to get stops and turn them into offensive plays for us.
All right, move Paul in the back there, and then we'll come up here.
Question for Adis, back here. Was there a moment tonight where you sensed that you had the upper hand on Teddy, and what was that moment in the game?
Man, I guess when a couple possessions, like later on, second half, he started getting a little frustrated. Then that was my key then, just to keep doing what I was doing, And a couple possessions, last game when he had 37, he just was aggressive. He just wanted the ball more. And this game, he really didn't seem like he didn't want the ball as much. So I just kept trying to be locked in on that.
Right here, in the aisle here.
Kind of had a two-parter here. Jaylin, I don't know if you know this, your 15 rebounds, Arkansas NCAA tournament record. What do you think about that?
I just came into the game knowing that I had to rebound. That was one of the things. They're a great rebounding team, so I just came in the game thinking rebound.
And maybe for Chris and Jaylin, you guys shot like a season low 27-something% from the field, but at the line, 22 of 25. Chris, you were 7 of 7. Jaylin, I think you were 4 of 4. What was it like surviving a shooting game like that and winning at the free throw line? At this tournament, you guys hit 42 of 50, so pretty good. What do you think about your free throw shooting tonight to basically save the game for you?
Free throws are always important in the game. I knew as the game was going on, it was a dogfight. It was tough for both teams to score, so I knew at the end of the game, if it was close, it would come down to free throws. So just understanding that you got to knock those down, and that's really what helps you win games, is really crucial for us. So.
Yeah, kind of like what he was saying. Free throws has been our identity the whole year, getting to the free throw line and hitting free throws. So our offense wasn't clicking, so we just stayed aggressive and tried to get to the line. And then every time we stepped up to the line, we stepped up there confident. We were all confident Chris was going to knock down those free throws at the end, and everybody was. So we just stepped up and hit them.
All right, we'll go here and then we'll go to Mike.
Yeah, this one's for Aldis. Could you kind of just talk about the battle that you had with Teddy Allen, just being locked up with him and defending him throughout the night? Just what was it like, just first off, trying to keep the ball out of his hands, and then secondly, whenever he did get the ball, trying to force him into as bad a shot as possible?
It was tough because, like I said, he's a very good competitor, and he stayed moving without the ball and finding ways to get the ball, and it's just hard. But we just had switch up defense at the timeout just to maintain him not getting the ball.
Go ahead, Mike.
Question for Chris, Mike Harrington, Buffalo News. Tell me about your mentality when JD fouls out. And then just tell me what it was like for you. You only get 9 minutes in this game, but obviously you're a huge part. Just how are you able to, focus in that moment and contribute in that moment like they needed?
It's simple, just understanding that it's bigger than myself. It's a team game, and for us, and able to win this game, somebody has to go down and knock those free throws. So I just stayed ready. Coaching staff did a good job of just talking to me, make sure I was ready, and I went in the game and knocked down free throws. So.
All right, in the back.
Andre Robinson, Challenger Community News. This question is for Jaylin. This was a big fight field tonight. It was big dog versus big dog. You in the matchup with McCants. What keeps you motivated to, have these matchups and come out the victor in these matchups, man? Who's keeping you motivated and what's keeping you motivated?
Wanting to win. That's just been my thing the whole year, is just doing whatever team needs me to win. And I've seen a lot of great big men through our league. We have a lot of good guys in our league, so it was just another night for real, just playing against another really good big guy, and just wanting the will to win just keeps pushing me to try to defend these guys.
Right here in the aisle.
Jaylin, this is your second straight Sweet 16, so you probably just think this happens to everybody, but wonder what you think. And then you other two guys, you both have waited a long time for this. Chris, I know you played in the NCAA Tournament Miami, but this is new for you, IDs. Just, Jaylin, what does it feel like to be going back for the second year in a row, and then for each of you others, what does it feel like to be getting there for the first time?
Of course, it's a great feeling, but it's kind of like a standard now for us, and I feel like the program is just what we want to do, what we feel like we need to do every year. This was our standard at the beginning of the year to get back to where we were last year, but of course, it's a great feeling knowing that we're one of the last teams standing.
All right, in the back. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is my first time actually getting past the first round, so I'm super excited about that. This shows like all the hard work we put in, in this off season, and just understanding, the culture here and hard work and the ethic. So, I'm just happy to be here, man. This is a really surreal moment for me, and yeah.
Yeah, for my first time, even being in Sweet 16 is big for my first time. It's amazing just knowing that the guys we have and the culture we built is just crazy here. And it's just amazing, man, just to survive in this event.
Right now in the back.
Question for RDs. That was one of the best defensive efforts I've seen in this tournament, and I've been here 2 nights in a row. I just want to know, who do you pattern your defensive game behind? Is there anybody you watching? Because you lock them down.
Oh, man, it's crazy you say that, but I study Jimmy Butler defense a lot. Just the way he played on the defensive end, it's just his mindset, that dog mentality he have on the defensive end. I just try to take that mindset every game.
Over here, sure.
I'm not sure you guys want to answer that with Eric sitting right there, but maybe I'll ask Chris and Jaylin. This is the third time Eric's taken 2 different programs to the Sweet 16 in 3 years, or 5 years, I'm sorry. That's pretty good. What do you guys think it is about him that enables him to do that, or just what do you think about that stat? 3 Sweet 16s in 5 years, 2 different programs.
I think it's just his will to win. He has the passion that we all do. He wants to win just as bad as we do. And, that's important coming from your coach, seeing how much he cares. It helps you go out there and you're motivated to fight for him. So.
Yeah, I would just say it's his fire. He pushes everybody to be just as good as they can be. And, like, he might cuss you out, he might yell at you, but it's just because he wants you to be the best player that you can be. He's pushing you to be a perfectionist. So he's just pushing the team to be as best as we can be every day.
All right. Oh, over here, Ralph.
For Jaylin, and I saw this from the sideline. I'm wondering maybe if you can add some context to it. It looked like late in the game, Devo's on the line. He kind of looks to you and makes a little bit of a face. It was a big free throw, and I wasn't sure if you guys were goofing around a little bit just to make the moment light, or if Teddy was maybe trash talking a little bit. But it just seemed like in a pressure-packed moment, you guys were having a little bit of a light moment, and I'm wondering if you could maybe fill in some details.
Devo, that was him and Teddy were going at each other a little bit, and Teddy was talking trash to him, and we're just having fun with the game. Devo continues to have fun. He finds ways to have fun, and that's his way, is just being that dog. And we were just having fun out there, and he was talking trash.
Any further? Oh, one more here.
Yes, sir, Bob.
Hey, Jaylin, Devo didn't have his usual NCAA tournament game. I guess I jinxed him. I wrote a big story about it. But he's 0 for 6 from the field. He goes to the line, and then he knocks down both free throws. And plus, with that interaction you were just talking about, what do you how confident were you that Devo was going to hit those free throws, even though he wasn't having a particularly good shooting night?
Super. I feel like we're confident in everybody stepping up to the line. We work on free throws every day at practice, in big-time situations, too. So we work on that, and Devo might not have had a good offensive game, but I feel like he did a good job on the defense. He's contributing, even if it's not on the offensive side. He was getting other teammates open. He was creating, even though it wasn't for himself. So other than his shots or not making shots, I feel like he had a great game.
All right. One last question in the back, sure.
Chris, this question is for you. Obviously, you like the big moments, but I want to know, what's your mindset and what's your mentality like, only playing 9 minutes, you on the bench. I know everybody as a basketball player wants to be out there and contribute, but what's your mindset that keeps you motivated and the wheels turning while you're on the bench, being the role player?
I just wanted to, help this team advance to the next round. And whatever that asked me to do, I was going to do it. And today they asked me to go down and knock down some pretty big free throws. So I was ready for the moment, and that's all it is sometimes, just being ready.
It's that time of year as college basketball takes center stage with the tournament finally upon us. If you're looking to wager this year, BetOnline is the #1 spot for all your updated odds and info, along with great contests, including the bracket contest, where you can have a chance to take home the top prize. Head over to the website or use your mobile device to sign up today and receive your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Just use our promo code BELIEVE to get started. That's BLEAV. BetOnline is your continued source for all your sports wagering needs, including live betting and your favorite Vegas casino games. BetOnline, where the game starts.